Liverpool, everybody. 4-0. Uh, I, s- I still feel as weird as I did in the first half. That game could have gone anywhere. I mean, City could have scored 5 or 6. We could have had at least that. Just really open game and not too many moments of great defending, which is disappointing, particularly as a Liverpool fan. I think we have the best defense in the league, far better than City's, to be honest. And yeah, today we just didn't bring it on that end of the pitch, particularly in key moments. And in those moments, City took advantage of that and they were able to capitalize. So, like I said, that game could have been really ugly there. And so, yeah, still feel weird, strange old game. But really proud of the fight, really. I mean, particularly in an attacking sense. And some of the build-up play and the linking, and I mean, there was some really good moments there. I mean, great passes over the top from Virgil, a few from the fullbacks, Henderson. Everybody was getting involved. Fabinho, and particularly in that first half, but we just couldn't. I mean, that game was really a game of being unlucky. If you talk about a team being unlucky in the game, because that word gets kind of thrown around a lot, but we were just unlucky today. I mean, there were so many moments we had the ball in their box and we did nothing with it. I feel like Edison probably had 50% of their touches as a team altogether. I mean, so many times he had to touch the ball, and you know, there's some shots for penalties for that should have gone our way in that second half. But all in all, you got to give City credit for taking advantage of the mistakes that we made, and they did it in a major way. And then just sometimes they just play really good football, whether it was mistakes necessarily from us or not. Although I mean, I think every goal you can see usually is from a mistake, so you could say they were all mistakes. But yeah, I was just talking about it inside, and I've never felt this calm after a result. And again, yes, a lot of it has to do with the fact that we've won the league, but also just again, that game a lot made me think of kind of shades of that first leg against Barcelona, where we were just as good as them, if not better, you could say. But when you look at the score, you think, and I was just saying that, if you didn't watch the game today and you just saw the score, you would think, particularly that last goal, when you would have thought, damn, what happened with Liverpool? And it was almost close to that game that we lost to them a few seasons ago, 5-0, when Mane gets sent off. In terms of just the goals that they scored. We were far better today than we were that day, back in the day. But yeah, I mean, it just feels weird. It's just a weird. I mean, even you look at Klopp and he's wearing that wry smile that he does, almost to say, okay. I mean, particularly when that Mahrez goal went in, it was just, all you could say is, wow, okay, this is, we've got beaten pretty handily here. But again, enough credit to City. I'm not a supporter who look, I want to win every game. With that being said, I don't want to contradict myself, but I'm also not. I'm not really that concerned with breaking records. I get the people who are. That's fine. If we didn't get 100+ points and break City's record or whatever, then we didn't. We got the league. We were waiting 30 years to do it. We didn't wait 30 years to break records. We waited 30 years to get a Premier League title, and I'm more concerned with keeping staying unblemished at home. Now that I do want to keep, but all the other things, goals scored or whatever, I don't really care too much about that. But yeah, this was. I mean, every loss is disappointing, but particularly just how good we looked in a lot of parts of that game. That first 15 minutes or so. I mean, throughout the first half, really, and large parts of the second half. So just weird, man. So many chances again in their box. Half chances, actual chances. Just couldn't get it. Hit the post at least once. I thought Naby was really, really bright when he come on, and I know City at that point as the game is more or less over. But I want to see Naby a little bit more. I don't know what midfield or what combination really works for him to be on the field, but I want to see him more. And again, Nico Williams. I love his energy, man. This kid is always performing and almost as if he's auditioning each time, to get a role. So, yeah, I mean, all in all, look, I thought it was a really good performance, and unfortunately, that's hard to really make sense of because of the scoreboard. But there's days like that happen. You get unlucky sometimes, and that's what it was. But again, hats off to City, and we march on to our next game. Enjoy your day, guys.